What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Super Greenbay here, and I'm gonna take a break from doing my usual nerd stuff. Well, it's still nerd stuff because we're talking about Black Ops 6 and movement today, right? That whole fiasco going on with, you know, how omni movement is all kind of weird and shit. We're gonna talk about all that stuff today. But before we get into that, of course, I would love if you guys would subscribe to the channel. It would help me out greatly. I am on my way to 200 subscribers. So if you are a nerd, you love nerd crap, you love gaming, etc., give your boy a subscription. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into the video. So of course, if you guys do not know, if you live under a rock, the Black Ops 6 beta is active. Now, I myself, I'm not a owner of Game Pass Ultimate. I have it off of somebody else, but I myself do not own it. So I cannot play the beta right now. But I have been sitting in parties, listening to what my friends have been saying about it, and just, you know, hearing their feedback about omni movement. I've also been watching YouTubers talk about omni movement, blah blah, right? I just want to say this. Me personally, I'm going to be honest, I do not agree with the concept of omni movement. I do not agree with the concept of advanced movement at all in games. Shoot me. I do not think first person shooters need them. Let me explain why. Go back to the oldest Call of Duties you can think of. I'm talking about your COD 4s, your World at Wars, your Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. Okay. You didn't have any of this snaking. You didn't have all this like weird break the game movement that's happening. You know, the YY stupid crap, the over the top sliding, the air strafing. You didn't have any of this stuff, right? But we reviewed those games as some of the best first person shooters ever, even though they were rather stiff and clunky. Like, straight up, look at something like COD 4 and compare it to something like, I don't know, Black Ops 6. If we're being completely honest here, mechanically speaking, Black Ops 6 is too much. COD 4 is just right. This is just my opinion though, right? You can feel free to disagree with me in the comment section because I know several people are. People are just going to tell me, get good, old man. Learn how to react. Learn how to do the blah, 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 blah. Yes, those movement mechanics can be learned, but I do not like the whole concept of, I don't know, having to put in inputs from a fighting game to get the drop on somebody. I don't agree with that. What happened to the primary fundamental skills in COD that we used to have? For example, I say this right now, any shooter, the main thing should be point, aim, shoot. Those three things are the most important when it comes to first-person shooters. Your ability to point, aim, and stay on target. Those are the things that matter. For example, we didn't have all this extra omnidirectional movement shit back in Modern Warfare 3, OG Modern Warfare 3. In that game, of course, people will go crazy though over like a simple drop shot or somebody just turning on somebody, right? Those things were crazy. I still remember a clip from like a pro game I was watching where the crowd went crazy because somebody simply just turned on somebody. It was wild, man. Anyway, I'm just thinking about how back in the day we weren't slaves to these movement systems. Some people like them. Some people really feel like that they make COD more dynamic and more interesting. I just think it makes the game more irritating because now you, like with omni movement, I do feel like the game is going to move in a direction where it is mandatory you do it. You can't get away with it. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do it. Now, if you guys know, of course, on my channel, I am more of a Xdefiant player, right? I play Xdefiant. I quit COD. Xdefiant is my shit. I love that game. Even in that game, so y'all can't say I'm being biased. In that game, I feel you do not need air strafing. I also feel like an Xdefiant, you don't need bunny hopping. I just really think like you can just stick to basic mechanics. Crouch. I'll allow drop shotting. I think drop shotting is okay. But everything else is just so extra. I don't think we need it in our shooters today. I do not think we need them in shooters. I prefer my shooters old school where it's just point, aim, and shoot. You can drop shot, but that's about it. Like, you can jump, but like, you shouldn't be able to air strafe and have too much freedom of movement. That's the problem with Black Ops 6. Omnidirectional movement takes movement to a whole nother level that is really going to be annoying to a lot of players. It's just so unnecessary if you ask me. Then not to mention there's a plethora of other issues I could talk about with Black Ops 6 already. But anyway, we're not even going to talk about that in this video. I just wanted to rant about movement real quick and give you my thoughts on that whole system. If you agree or you disagree, let me know in the comment section. And once again, I would appreciate it if you subscribe, If you agree with what I'm saying, or if you disagree with what I'm saying, it's fine, but please keep it civil in the comments. Don't go after anybody for their opinion. And yeah, it's been Super Green Bay. I really appreciate you guys for listening for these 5 minutes, and I will see you in the next video. Farewell, friends.